Welcome to Genin, where we uncover the most mind-blowing stories in human history, even behind bars. Have you ever imagined a prisoner fooling maximum security systems and walking out unnoticed? Or digging a tunnel right under the guards' noses? Or escaping dressed as a woman in heels? In this video, we will dive into the most brilliant, insane, and daring prison escapes ever recorded. These aren't movie scripts, they are real stories that prove sometimes nothing is truly escape-proof. Let's begin. Genius ways to escape from prison. Dear viewer, do you know the most ingenious escape plan ever carried out in a prison? Let's rephrase the question. Do you know the most secure prison in the world? Think about it. No, it's not Sing Sing, nor Sydnaya, not Alcatraz, nor Scorpio, and not any other prison you might think of. The sad truth is, all prisons are the same. All of them are heavily guarded with high walls, barbed wire, surveillance cameras, and heavily armed guards who show no mercy. Yet, despite all that, some still manage to break out. Unseen, unnoticed, with plans so brilliant they could put devils to shame. Today, we'll explore some of the smartest, most daring prison escapes ever. Stay with us as we reveal how criminal masterminds breached walls, security systems, and even common sense. And what better place to start than Alcatraz, the legendary American fortress. Alcatraz was considered escape-proof, located on an isolated island surrounded by icy water and rocky shores, 500 meters above sea level. But on June 11, 1962, something extraordinary happened. 3 inmates, Frank Lee Morris, John Anglin, and Clarence Anglin, managed to escape. They widened the air vents in their cells, crawled to the roof, and under cover of darkness reached the shore. Using about 50 stolen raincoats, they built a raft and paddled with their legs across San Francisco Bay, disappearing forever. The guards didn't even realize they were gone until the next morning. Though the FBI believes they drowned, many doubt this theory, especially since no bodies were ever found. Some claim they made it to Brazil. The prison warden was forced into early retirement, and 10 months later, Alcatraz was permanently shut down. The story later inspired a Hollywood film starring Clint Eastwood. Let's jump to 1995. In the UK, where 3 inmates working in a metal workshop secretly copied the prison keys, including those for the cells and outer gates. They memorized their shapes, forged exact replicas, built 25-foot steel ladder, and even a homemade gun. They escaped effortlessly, but were caught just 4 days later while planning to hijack an airplane. Now to the king of cons, Frank Abagnale, one of the most notorious fraudsters in American history. He conned over 16 banks and was wanted in more than 26 countries. Abagnale forged Harvard degrees, working as professor, lawyer, doctor, and even a Pan Am pilot. While in prison, he pretended to be undercover prison inspector and walked right out in front of everyone. Another time, during a transfer flight, he asked to use the bathroom and disappeared mid-flight. How? He contorted himself inside a compartment and waited for the plane to land, then escaped once the coast was clear. His life was so unbelievable, it inspired the film Catch Me If You Can, starring Leonardo DiCaprio. Back to Mexico, Joaquin El Chapo Guzman, leader of the Sinaloa cartel, escaped prison twice. First in 2001 by bribing guards and hiding in a laundry cart. He was free for 13 years. After being recaptured in 2014, he escaped again 17 months later, this time through a mile-long tunnel with lights, ventilation, and even a motorbike on rails. He was finally caught again in 2016 and remains in prison. In Brazil, a drug dealer named Ronald Silva pulled off an outrageous escape in 2012. During a routine visit from his wife, she brought a change of clothes and gave him hers. She shaved his arms and legs, wore fake nails, makeup, heels, and a wig, and casually walked out. But a sharp-eyed officer noticed he was struggling to walk in heels and arrested him. In France, Pascal Payet escaped not once, but twice. His friends hijacked a helicopter in Cannes and landed it on the prison roof while wearing masks, and they whisked him away successfully. To stay hidden, Paye underwent plastic surgery, but French authorities caught him again within 3 months. In Piedras Negras prison in Mexico, 130 inmates escaped through a 3-meter tunnel they dug in a woodworking shop. They crawled out one by one, cut through fences, and vanished into a nearby park. In New Orleans, 10 inmates escaped in 2021, including murder suspects. At 12:23 a.m., they removed the sliding cell door, dismantled the toilet revealing a hidden passage, scaled fences using blankets, and crossed the highway into a nearby neighborhood. They weren't discovered missing until 8:30 a.m. In Ireland 1983, 38 IRA members escaped from Maze Prison, one of Europe's most secure facilities. They overpowered guards, stole uniforms and keys, hijacked a food delivery truck, and vanished. In South Korea 2012, a yoga instructor escaped by squeezing his body through the cell's foot slot. He was caught 6 days later. The infamous American bank robber, John Dillinger, escaped prison twice. His second escape was from Lake County Jail, believed to be escape-proof. He allegedly used a wooden gun, painted black, to scare guards into letting him walk out. In September 2021, 6 Palestinian inmates shocked the world by escaping Gilboa prison in Israel through a tunnel. In true Hollywood style, they dug for days right under guards' noses. In Afghanistan, April 2011, nearly 500 prisoners, many Taliban commanders, escaped through a 335-meter tunnel. Taliban rented a house across from the prison, dug the tunnel, and had vehicles ready to pick up the escapees. And finally, in Texas 2000, 7 inmates led by George Rivas, who was serving 18 life sentences, overpowered guards using an axe, tied up 16 people, changed into civilian clothes, stole a maintenance truck, and drove right out. These stories make us wonder, is any prison truly inescapable? Maybe not. When intelligence is stronger than steel. Which of these escapes amazed you the most? Let us know in the comments. And if you know of even crazier escape stories, share them below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a story from Jenin. Thank you for watching and stay safe.